Ready to rock and roll this morning. Producer friend.
I'm doing well, man. Got a average sleep, woke up to
Average?
some wild things, never take a bus to St. Louis. So,
A bus?
yeah, don't take the bus.
What do you mean? You weren't on a bus this morning, were you?
I wasn't, but like somebody I know was, and they were going through it because the buses are terrible.
You know what? Here's the thing.
Well, I wish some places we have more trains. Trains are way easier.
Okay. That's the interesting thing about transit throughout the St. Louis area. And by the way, this is Arch City. Now that's producer Ryan, Vic Faust. You never know what we're going to do. We're going to talk about like, subscribe, share the show. You can catch us on X, Facebook, and YouTube. We are your Lou information station. We are live and on demand at louinfo.com. 855-282-8255. Big show as always. Fortunately, I've never had to use mass transit in my life. But there's a lot of people who rely on bus.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who rely on Metrolink. There are, or it wouldn't even be here. Your friend who what the heck happened, and what kind of experiences if you're having to rely on the bus?
So, like,
my truck's about ready to break down. I may be riding a bus.
So basically, her bus was like at 3:40 in the morning. Yeah. So
okay, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, 3:40 in the morning, and it was supposed to be like 6 to 8 hours. I'm not gonna say the number after that, but it's supposed to be from those hours. And they
like on she'd taken a long trip.
Mm-hmm,
okay, I get that.
It canceled. They canceled and didn't tell anybody. So you show up and it was canceled. They then tried to reschedule her for 5:30.
So I'm assuming this is Greyhound.
Yeah. Then tried to reschedule at 5:30 and they changed it to like a 17-hour
So was she already at the station?
Yes.
Man.
So then
we got to be better than that. We have got St. Louis. We have got to be better than that.
And then
you got to treat people better than that.
And then
and that's the true story.
Yeah, I think it's also just Greyhound as a whole. But the thing is, like, St. Louis does the same thing. But they then tried to say it was gonna be like a 17-hour ride, and then
what?
Yeah, and then when I tried to change it, and they tried to charge me for the exact same ride the next morning, they tried to charge me like $100 more, like another $100. So I was like, what? And then we called them, and then it got fixed, I guess. It didn't get fixed. They gave her a different rescheduling time. But yeah, it was just they hung up on her 4 times too before anything could happen. She called back.
Greyhound has to be better than that.
That's bad. That's why I would never do the Greyhound. But some people don't like flying like that. And sometimes flights when you're just trying to book.
Can you tell me, can you share the city?
Oh yeah, Des Moines.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Des Moines. Yeah, it was Des Moines to St. Louis. And they were trying to make her do Des Moines to Chicago to St. Louis. Then it was just a lot. That's why I'm either flying and my flight early, or
my daughter and her boyfriend and I think another couple took the train to Chicago this summer.
That's for a bad ride.
For a Cubs Cardinals weekend.
Mm-hmm.
He had purchased it at a charity event, and they absolutely loved it.
Yeah, the train. I've rode the train to Chicago.
I'm not talking about the Metrolink train.
yeah, I'm talking about the night. Yeah,
choo.
I rode the train for NABJ in Chicago one year because I don't like driving in Chicago, and that was
don't blame you.
That was good. The train was fast. It was really faster than me driving, probably. I like the train from St. Louis to Chicago. It
took her a lot longer than driving because they had stops along the way.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I did a train, believe it or not, all the way back in high school. And I'm older, much older than you. Myself and the guy who led the nation in rushing my senior year of high school, his name was iconic in high school football. One of the best running backs from this area that they've ever seen for high school career. Not college, but high school. His name was Hickey Thompson. So Hickey, yeah, he had 3,400 yards of rushing in 12 games. He's why I got my scholarship and was recruited. Because when we would play, we didn't throw the ball much. We ran. I was a wideout, like an old flex Iowa tight end. Not really a receiver, not fully a tight end, but a hybrid. And then you look at my son, what he's become. He's kind of a hybrid. Unfortunately, nobody can ever figure out what to do with him. So everybody'd be like, okay, we got to stop Hickey. So everybody, and we'd run all day long. Everybody's up on the line. And then I block and I act like I'm blocking. And then when it's that one time a game, we throw the bomb.
It was the big fouls.
Vic averaged about 30 yards a catch, like 12 touchdowns. And that's it. It's like 12 catches, 12 touchdowns, averaging 30 yards.
Tough.
No, because everybody's looking for Hickey.
Where's Hickey? Oh, there goes.
No, but we had,
he's gone.
Yeah, but we had five guys from the Althoff. And Althoff has had a lot of really good athletes over the years. You got one right now, De'Aaron Hill at Oregon. Had a terrific breakout freshman year. You had another freshman at Mizzou this year, defensive tackle from Althoff, which was a lot of fun. So they had 2 in last year's class. It was a state championship team. First championship they won since 91, baby.
Ken Turner didn't win a.
No, he didn't. He got him there, but they could not win it.
Oh wow!
I like Ken.
St. Mary's though, I think.
Yeah, I like. Yeah. No, he didn't get one at St. Mary's yet. I didn't think.
I thought he got 20.
Maybe he did, and now he moved.
I think he got.
Where's Ken now?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that he got.
No, I think he's back in Belleville. Anyway, Ken's a good coach. Yeah, I know him, good man. Anyway, it's funny when you think about some of those things, but what I was talking about with Hickey and I, so Nebraska was recruiting us both, and they invited us up for their summer camp. So we took a train to, let's just say, nobody cares now. Let's just say our parents didn't pay for that trip.
Okay.
And that goes all the way back to 91. What was Nebraska doing there in those days during the 90s? They were winning national championships.
Okay. That's the NIL,
so
baby.
That was pre-NIL.
Yeah, that pre-IL.
So Hickey and I, and we were best of friends, we took a train to freaking Lincoln, Nebraska, and it was a nightmare. I could not stand it. Hickey had a lot more patience than I did. I did not have the patience to sit in a damn rolling box for like 14 hours or whatever it seemed like.
Gosh, y'all didn't have phones back then.
No phones. No.
Oh, man, I'd be hurt.
No phones.
See, I just watch stuff. Like if I'm on a plane, like I'm taking a plane, like a fly. Like,
I could not wait to get off that damn thing.
Yeah. And
I saw every boring town.
Oh yeah. Missouri to Nebraska.
Yeah. I was like, this is crazy nasty stuff.
But yeah, going back to Althoff and Ken Turner, yeah, he did. He went back to back with St. Mary's, and then he's at Belleville West now.
Yeah, okay.
And he snapped a 18-game losing streak in his debut.
Okay. Sure enough. Yeah, Ken knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Thanks. Glad you guys were with us. We got off to that start today, the bus ride. Sorry for your friend and that kind of nonsense that you have to go through. That is just absolutely ridiculous.
It's really on me because I should have booked the flight like way earlier. But like at the same time, I'm like, oop.
No, okay.
I should be able to trust public transportation though.
Yeah, I know. I've been torn because you hear about Metrolink.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible.
Is it?
I've been on the
I've read it
before,
once,
but I drive by it.
But how can you say it's terrible?
I've heard
if you've never been on it.
A lot of people say a lot of stuff just happens. Like anything can happen on that Metrolink.
I know they've put a lot of money into it, tons of money, but do people really feel safe when they're using it? Because we're told that there are so many people that want to use it. Their director of security talked to me about a job, about working there. Mm-hmm. And then I was really thinking, but then I didn't hear from him again. And then I was like, okay, guess he's not interested anymore. But I started to study it.
Yeah.
And go, okay, is this something I can really get behind? Because I can't do anything unless I can't lie for a check. I can't. A lot of people can. I can't. I've got to feel it. And I was like, I was torn, man. I was like, I know people need this, but I don't know if that's something I want to support.
See, I know back in the day, like when my mom wrote it, it wasn't that bad. But the thing is, she was writing it really, really quick. And that was because she just didn't feel like driving her car.
Well, what's bad about it?
It's just like at certain points, it just looks super duper ghetto. Like when I drive by it, I'm just like, oh man, I would not want to hop on this thing.
Okay.
But then my mom was like, yeah, that happened like a little later. Like at first, it was more like she would just hop on and it'd just be super quick. She didn't have to deal with like all that other stuff, so it was easy. But when you're going from one side of town to the other side, that's when you see the whole city basically. So it's different.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I've never been a Metrolink kid, so I just don't really know. But
yeah, and it's not like you grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth and
yeah, I didn't
you had
grow up-
lots of money.
Yeah, but
Or did you?
I wish. I wish. Maybe I gotta hit up Pops then. 'Cause I don't know where it's at, man. But
Oh my God, that's funny. That's funny. I appreciate you, man.
but no, I grew up actually though, I did grow up really, really like I'm appreciative of what I grew up with. I never went to
Amen,
sleep
brother.
home,
I'm glad
like,
to hear you say that.
never went to sleep home like hungry unless I just didn't eat because I wasn't hungry for real. Both of my parents were in the household until I was like 18. Like, you know, I'm really thankful for that.
That's good, man. And you should be. And I'm telling you right now.
And another thing I saw both my parents graduated from college too. Like I saw that. Like I knew like, you know, stuff like is just possible. Like,
That's a key point. You brought up so many things that could be outside shows as well. If there's one thing I've learned, and it's taken me a long time in life to realize this, and I think you've already realized it at an early age, like 30 years before I did, it's being grateful and having gratitude. One of my mentors, the priest, is like the key for happiness is gratitude and giving. When you give and you have gratitude, there's nothing that replaces that. You can buy the fancy car, you can buy the fancy house, you can take the fancy vacations, you can buy the latest clothes, you can go to the best restaurants, but it's going to leave you wanting more. You're always going to want more or the next best thing. Some people do that with women and men.
exactly. Like
Oh, I want another man. I want another woman.
like you can't compare yourself. That's why I don't like social media in my generation. We compare our like relationships.
But it's inevitable, man.
That's inevitable.
I don't blame younger people or older people for doing this if you don't have teaching, counseling, good people around, because it's inevitable. You're going to see the best of everything and you don't see all the worst.
Yeah, and also I don't know if you want me to just say it on air, but try to look at that link you sent me and see if it still works.
Oh, is it gone?
I think they took it down.
Oh, that's all right, man. It was MIZZOU, baby.
Yeah,
We'll talk about that in a little bit as well. Yeah, gratitude and giving, and producer Rise got it in his early 20s. When you have gratitude, you're just going to find more and more. You attract more.
Yeah, like
if you put positive into the world, you're going to get positive back.
Exactly, and that's what I try.
Or vice versa.
Like some people can be like a jealous person and like all that stuff, and I'm like, everybody has their own path, man. Like me being 22, I could be jealous that like people are getting crazy amount of NIL.
Yeah, but you can't get and that's so you can't do the comparison.
Like that's good. That just motivates me even more.
See, that's what, and I was trying to explain this to my son, and we've talked about him a couple times here. He got what's called a paid PWO to Mizzou for football. They only give 2 of them. And I was sitting here trying to, and he wanted to do this and turned down full offers. He's like, Dad, if I already want to be at Mizzou and I know I'm as good as some of these other kids, I had a knee injury last summer and all the recruiting stopped for a while. Mizzou saw my tape. They called us. They want me. They know I'm big, fast, strong, and smart. Eli saw my tape. Eli likes me. He likes the frame. Why wouldn't I want to go there and compete with the best instead of going somewhere small? Yeah, I could go somewhere smaller. Miami, Ohio, Eastern Michigan, Missouri State. But who's to say everything's going to go perfect there? And then I was trying to explain to him about you can't compare yourself. You've got to have, this is your journey.
Exactly.
How good are you when you get there? How best can you be? How best can you perform given the time that you have to become the best player? He's like, Dad, I already know this. I'm like, okay. Yeah, because you can't compare yourself. You may show up somewhere and somebody else is light years ahead, or they're bigger, faster, stronger, but that doesn't mean we stay the same.
Exactly. You can't compare yourself. Everybody has their own journey. Like everybody has their own path, man.
And you see it in all walks of life. And I know this doesn't necessarily isn't a quote topic of St. Louis, but it is in an indirect way. It's so easy to compare ourselves, especially in the St. Louis area. And we already know the questions that go back to high school, and you generalize and you judge people. And it comes to the whole situation of, where you're at, what you're doing, how you're doing, how are you doing in life, and so forth. So, Anyway, 622, Art City Now. That's producer Ryan, Vic Faust. We are your Lou Information Station. We're live and on demand at louinfo.com. 855-282-8255. You can catch us on X, Facebook, and YouTube. Live stream us right now. Jump in on the show. Like, subscribe, share the show. If you want to talk about anything, get shout outs out there. Say hi. Let us know you're out there listening. We appreciate you guys jumping in and talking with us. All right. Coming up on the show today, besides our words of wisdom, old white guy, young black guy, life in St. Louis.
Yes. The yin and the yang, baby.
That's right. Action, reaction. We've got Mizzou basketball to talk about. Tiger fans, if they were putting together an NCAA tournament field today, your Tigers would be in.
There we go.
Last night, I saw Dennis Gates coach offense, have set plays out of timeouts where he had Sean Phillips, the 7-footer who has limited mobility and dexterity, making plays, running alley-oop slams, off screens, backdoor screens. I'm like, holy I'm like, am I really? I was going to go to bed early last night. I stayed up. I watched it, and I was so happy. Mizzou wins last night by a point. We'll break it down. They were almost 8-point underdogs on the road at A&M, and they win.
Okay, Mizzou.
Best win of the season. They now have they're tied for 4th place with 5 teams. That's how packed the SEC is. But the 3 teams that are ahead of them in conference, guess what? They've beaten 3 of them.
That's what I was saying.
Mizzou, and it's we'll get into the SLU Mizzou talk too. Game on. I wish we could see those 2 teams play.
I'm telling you.
On a neutral court. Dennis Gates is, and I owe him some gratitude in regards to what he did last night with that team. He found a point guard, and it has all changed. The kid's name is Teo Barrett, and he looks like a star. He gets better every game. This kid, he has a handle. He passes. He fights. He can rebound. He's not the best shooter in the world. Not a great finisher, but he does everything else. That was good. We've got a hockey tournament to talk about with the Olympics. The Americans get underway. The Canadians get underway today. Chloe Kim also in the Olympics today. I love her. She's going for her 3rd half-pipe gold medal. After the qualification, she was in 1st place. She's even wearing a shoulder brace from an injury back in January. The Americans are starting to come on strong. It was a good day with a lot of medals. We'll get into that as well. Anything from an Olympic standpoint. And, of course, anything else that you guys want to get into. Ted Drews is back open again. You guys are ready for that.
Oh, Chloe Kim is at dating Myles Garrett, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I've seen him before.
And he's there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Wait, are they still dating?
Yeah, they're still dating.
Yeah, they took a picture, and I'm like, wait a second. Big old Miles. They took a picture of those 2 on the, and she looks like a little midget next to him, and she's not.
Yeah, because she's pretty tall, isn't she? Like she's like 5'9", right?
No,
5'8"?
Maybe 5'5".
Oh, snap!
But I don't know. But he towers over her. But anyway, they're a great story out there. Miles, Defensive Player of the Year.
I love when really, really good athletes date each other.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I love it.
And I mean, if we had a lot of people actually listening to us in the mornings, they could tell us some of the ones. I remember, for whatever reason, when you just said that, because it is the Olympics, Lindsey Vonn, who just went down the hill when she shouldn't have. And she just, by the way, she just had her 3rd surgery since that. 3rd surgery just on this latest injury. I think they're trying to save her leg. I'm not kidding you. Anyway, Tiger Woods and Lindsey Vonn. That was one that I remember. I'm trying to think of some other ones. If people remember athletes who have dated each other or stayed together. And then, of course, we had one right here in St. Louis. Who was the defensive back from St. Louis, maybe with the Raiders, dating the gymnast? Not Dominique. Who's our gymnast? I'll have to look it up. Somebody will probably tell us about that. But anyway, from a sports standpoint, too, we have to tell you again, all right, about what happened yesterday, because you want to talk about just phenomenal. Jordan Stolz, he's the best 1,000 meter speed skater in the world. He set a world record, won the gold medal yesterday. He's the guy we told you about earlier this week who was coached by the St. Louis native, a 75-year-old coach who was behind this Olympic gold. So we told you about this story earlier this week. They've known each other. Jordan's 21 now. I think they met when they were 12, but Bob Corby, he's the wizard. He's called the Wizard from St. Louis. His methods have lifted Stolz into the planet's most dominating skater. That's right. And it's a St. Louis coach that's helped him do it. So, we promote what we can here when it comes to Lou and everything else that we possibly can. So anyway, I'm glad you guys were with us this morning. We're getting all that. We'll do a lot of people eat chicken tenders.
I love a good chicken tender.
Yeah, well, mashed.com did a survey on the best chicken tenders. That's something we've never talked about on the show before. Chicken tenders.
Yeah, that's new.
We'll do worst to best in their list. I'll tell you this. I'm not even. Are you familiar with Champs Chicken? I'm not even familiar with Champs.
Never heard of Champs.
Yeah, they came in at 15, and I'm like, Champs. Number 14 looks like something I would never put in my mouth, no matter how hungry I was. Chicken tenders from Sonic.
Ugh.
It doesn't even look like chicken.
Oh my gosh, I live right next to a Sonic now.
Stay away from the chicken tenders.
I'd rather, if they serve food at Home Depot, I'd rather eat there than Sonic.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. We'll go over the MLB.TV subscription service that Cardinal fans would have to use in regards to watching the Cardinals this year. If you're lucky, we'll do the burritos as well, worst to first. They did those as well. The burritos. You're a bowl guy. You don't do burritos, right?
I'm a bowl guy, but I was at first a burrito kid. Then I realized I asked AI one day, and I was like,
"You asked AI what?"
I was like, "How can I get the most out of my Qdoba meal? Is it a burrito or a bowl? You get way more in a bowl than a burrito."
I would agree.
So then I realized I'm getting a bowl today. So now that I realize if I can get double protein in a bowl and extra rice and all that, I can just get chips and cheese, and that's decent. And they can turn in like little nachos too if I want. But with a burrito, I have to eat it, and then it has to break, and then it can turn into a little mini bowl. And it's not even that much because sometimes the Qdoba people don't know how to even wrap it because I get everything on it. So,
oh my gosh, that's funny.
Might as well just get a bowl because I tell you, my bowl, you got to like push it in on the lid and stuff. Like, yeah. Oh, you make me think about a Qdoba bowl right now.
Qdoba.
I wish Qdoba was open 24 hours, man. You know how much money they'd make from me?
I did think they could do a pretty good breakfast bowl, but there's no money in breakfast.
Yeah, there's no money in breakfast.
And that's why people.
McDonald's.
Yeah, and that's why you don't see a lot of those places do breakfast anymore. They've tried. Many have tried.
Taco Bell tried.
It just doesn't work.
You know, Burger King doesn't have that bad of a breakfast. They don't. They actually don't. I like a little croissant wedge.
I know. I need to get my schedule. I like to cook at home as much as possible. I've eaten too much out, but I get it. I get what we're doing, and so forth. But those are some of the things we've got going on today, guys. This is Arch City now. That's producer Rye. Vic Faust here. We are your Lou information station. We are live and on demand at louinfo.com. Jump in on the show if you want to. X, Facebook, and YouTube. And, of course, if you want to call, you can always do that as well. 855-282-8255. By the way, shout out to James Vanderbeek. He passed away yesterday. You may not know him by name, but producer Rye, you remember the movie Varsity Blues, football movie, don't you? Johnny Mox.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't it Johnny Mox?
Varsity Blues.
Varsity Blues.
Oh, yeah.
That's the actor.
Oh, the main guy?
Yeah, he had cancer battle.
Dang.
He passed. He was also for Dawson's Creek, another very popular show that was on TV, a series that had a good long run as well. So I just figured, we talk a lot of sports here. Varsity Blues still comes up. It was a very popular movie, very good movie. Kind of explaining how things, Texas football,
Man,
Johnny
48
Mox.
too.
Yeah, 48 years old. No fun for sure. We'll take a break, guys. Appreciate you joining us. It is Thursday. It is February 12th. We'll come back right after this. It is 6:32 on a Thursday morning.
This hour of content on the Lou Information Station is brought to you by Grandpa Pigeons, Johnny Mac's Sporting Goods, and Becky's Carpet and Tile Superstore.
Hey, see that, kids? That's the St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the west.
The Lou Information Station, where we'll always call it Highway 40 or Highway 40 if you're a boomer.
The St. Louis expression?
Stream our content 24/7 at louinfo.com. The Lou Information Station.
People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60 seconds. You can have the rate you need and have your trip booked in 5 minutes. Now, how cool is that? And remember, when you're talking to us, it's like talking to every single airline available with one fast phone call. All you need to do is call and find the best prices to fly wherever it is you want to go. So are you ready? Call Low Cost Airlines right now. 800-298-0306. 800-298-0306. 800-298-0306. That's 800-298-0306.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222.
Your LouInfo.com news report. St. Louis County has taken initial steps to place a property tax increase for senior services on the ballot after a recent public hearing. The proposal would raise taxes by 5 cents per $100 of assessed value, generating about $15 million a year for programs that help residents 60 and older stay in their homes. If approved by the council, the measure could appear on the November ballot. St. Louis Public Schools are moving ahead with plans to demolish 6 long vacant school buildings across the city, including Euclid School, Hempstead, Scullin, Stowe, Walnut Park, and Gunlock. The schools have been vacant for at least 15 years, and the district will seek bids for demolition costs. The St. Louis man is being held without bond after police say he shot a woman in a Starbucks drive-thru and robbed her. Keith Brown was arrested Wednesday after a SWAT team served a warrant at his home. Investigators say he pointed a gun at the woman, shot her in her car, and stole her bank cards and driver's license. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com and the free Lou Info app, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by Home Bank. Member FDIC. Secure your financial future by opening a high-yield checking account today. Go to myhomebank.bank to get started.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. Some cloud cover today. We're in the low 50s and then more clouds overnight with mid-30s. We get some sunshine back for a little while on Friday. We're looking at upper 50s. Pretty big storm system from the southwestern states on Saturday with rain, mostly sunny Sunday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com and the free Lou Info app.
Lunchtime just got a whole lot better at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. From mouth-watering wraps to loaded quesadillas to bold, flavor-packed sandwiches, Hot Shots has something fresh every single day, along with your favorite wings, burgers, and pizza that you know and love. And don't sleep on those Hot Shots tacos. Plus, if you gotta be in and out quick for lunch, Hot Shots has you covered every day starting at 11 a.m. Find your nearest Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill now at hotshotsnet.com. That's hotshotsnet.com.
When you buy a hot tub, you want more than bubbles. You want value that lasts. At St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, their low overhead means premium American-made products priced better than the competition and the best price guarantee in town. They'll beat any local dealer on a comparable model. With over 38 years in business and 400-plus five-star reviews, you can trust they'll be there to service your spa long after the sale. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, highest quality, best price. Visit besthottubprices.com today.
Fast Track Auto Transport has been a trusted leader in vehicle shipping for over 25 years, providing reliable, affordable service across the U.S. Fast Track offers fast and safe transportation solutions for individuals, dealerships, fleets, and businesses of all sizes. The Fast Track team prides itself on honest communication, competitive pricing, and real-time tracking, which gives our customers peace of mind from pickup to delivery. Whether you're shipping a single car or managing a large fleet, Fast Track delivers a smooth, hassle-free experience every time. Come see why Fast Track Auto Transport has been St. Louis's go-to company for all your vehicle transport needs for over 25 years. The trusted way, the safe way, the Fast Track way. Visit ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004. That's ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004.
Back to more of Arch City Now with Vic Faust on the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at luinfo.com.
Oh, we are back on a Thursday morning. It is February 12th. So glad you're with us. Producer Rye here, Vic Faust. We are your Lou Information Station, live and on demand at luinfo.com. Of course, we're always live streaming on X, Facebook, and YouTube. Do you guys remember your first apartment, your first house, those days? Producer Rye is going through that. I guess it'd be your first post-college, right?
Yeah, it's my first post-college apartment. Yeah.
And that's a little different.
Totally different.
When I came back, I lived at my grandmother's for about a year, year and a half first, trying to save some money. Didn't save much. I went out a lot. Had a big job, making good money, fancy car.
Ooh.
And
you were balling.
Oh, I was balling. I remember pulling up somewhere. It was down on the landing, as a matter of fact, one of my former Mizzou teammates. This is before I got into TV, where you don't make any money.
Yeah.
Unless you stay in it for a long time and then you become a main anchor.
Yeah.
And eventually that happened for me. But I took a sales job. I was selling medical equipment right out of college.
Ooh.
Great job. I pulled up at the landing at a bar, and one of my former football teammates, I'll never forget him saying it. He was a starting linebacker at Mizzou. His name was Mike Ringenberg. And Mike was 3 years older than me. And he's like, "Oh, you got daddy's car tonight?"
Ooh.
And I went, this is mine. It's in my name.
What kind of car was it?
It was a fancy brand new Mazda at the time.
Ooh.
It was a brand new like Mazda at the time. It was like the Mazda. Keep in mind, we're going way back, like 96.
That was when Mazdas was nice. Like,
I mean, really nice. It was a 626, I think like Deluxe or X.
ooh.
That would have been like a silver, and it was just sharp. It was. And it popped in the dark. It really did when the lights were on. So, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, okay. I just looked it up.
And I don't know what but it had really cool wheels and hubcaps. I mean, the whole thing was they were nice. Very, very nice car. So, anyway, yeah, I do remember that. But I also remember my first place, too, when I started living. Because you know what, though? Post-college, I had roommates until I got married.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, post-college, I did.
Yeah, I was thinking about having.
So my first place. Now that I think about that, yeah, I went and got married. I got married. My wife and I got married and got a place in Columbia, Missouri. So you remember yours now because you're right through it. You'll remember this the rest of your life.
Yeah, I had my college apartment. It was really cheap for rent and stuff because it was like college dorm kind of apartments, but it was an apartment like complex that only Drake students could use. So it was like a nice little apartment, but I had 3 other roommates.
Yeah.
And then I said, man, when I graduate, because I've been saving up money for when I like moved out since I was like in school. So like I was like, yeah, whenever I get like any type of job and I start up my business and stuff, like I'm just gonna save up for like a year or like a little bit before a year and then move out, right? But I knew I was not having roommates unless it was like one of my like friends from way long ago. But I am happy I don't have any roommates. I'm not even. I was the kid that didn't even like working in groups.
Yeah.
Like I can work in a group now, of course, but like I didn't even like working in groups. I like being to myself sometimes. So, oh my gosh, I love it. And it's in a nice neighborhood too. Like,
that's nice.
It's right next to a high school. Like it's called Collegiate, and then it's next to a performing arts school. There's a police station a minute away. There's a Snooks a minute away. and my part-time is a minute away. So like
that's pretty good. Guys, we give you live updates as well on things that are going on the show. Olympic updates. Man, I can't imagine the American men shut out of the men's moguls freestyle skiing. We used to dominate that. Now, no medals there. And then in the women's Super G downhill event, no American woman in the top 3.
You know what? I got a question
from a skiing standpoint. Yeah, what you got,
an
man?
Olympic question. When do you think they're going to add gaming to the Olympics?
Well, I could totally see it being over some other sports. It would be a summer sport.
Yeah, of course.
And actually, no, it'd be
because there's multiple different type of games. You could do sessions.
I would put it in.
Yeah.
Why not? I would put it in.
Do they have chess?
As part of the Olympics, I don't know.
See, that would be fire. I'd watch.
I don't know.
Chess. Like, imagine. Like,
but here's what I would like. I would like to see gaming or chess where you had to do it where the events were held outside in the afternoon. No, I mean just in heat in the summer.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I want to add some other element
to the game. Yeah.
Just besides the incredible task of what chess does to your mind, and the gaming. I'd like to see gaming in 100-degree heat, gaming in a sauna. So I want to make it. I want to add the physical aspect of it along with the mental aspect.
Those guys are gonna pass out
because you have something like that in the Winter Olympics. It's called the biathlon, where you ski your arse off most of the time uphill. Then you have to get yourself under control enough to be able to shoot like a premier marksman. And then when you miss targets, there's time added to it. That sport, it's something that Americans have never been great at. And we won't because we don't do long skis uphill and then shoot at things. They do that stuff in, Norway, in Russia.
Do they do that in Greenland? No.
Maybe Latvia. Who the Americans?
Yes, home of Porzingis. Yes.
The Americans hockey today, Olympic update. They play at 2:10, Latvia. The Canadian men, favored to win the gold, hit the ice this morning at 9:40. So the Americans shut out there so far. Italy leading the medal count right now with 14. They have 14 medals. So the top lead right now is Italy with 14 total, 5 gold. Norway has 13 medals, 7 gold. The Americans in third right now, 12 total medals, 4 gold. Couple golds that they were expected to get, they have not gotten. So that's unfortunate from that standpoint. This is Arch City Now. If you want to give us a call, you can do that. 855-282-8255. We are your Lou Information Station. We are live and on demand at luinfo.com. We were talking about a couple of those things when it comes to the Olympics for today and what's going on. The other thing is TJ Oshie, the former Blue, is talking. He had a terrific a moment back in 2014. He's literally an Olympic legend. He had 4 shootout goals to beat host Russia. They still call him TJ Oshie. He was amazing. He likes what the Americans are bringing as they kick off today. No Blues on the American team. Of course, you have a couple Blues. Parayko, Bennington with Team Canada. We talked about them being the favorite. They're the ones standing in the way of the Americans. But Oshie said he expects it to be a very, very good matchup when the Americans and Canada play. Canada's been so good. Not necessarily dominant on the ice, but they've been dominant in the wins. They have been. It's just a fact. Just like the American women dominate the Canadian women on the ice, when it comes to final scores, the Canadian men have been similar to what they do to the American men. It's their sport. They should. If they don't, there's a problem. I mean, that's all Canada has. I mean, right? Hockey. They have hockey. They have hockey. Okay. Let's find some ice. Get on some ice. Okay, it's good. I like my Canadian friends. Met a lot of them when I spent 11 years in Detroit. but he likes the Americans' chances. I did find this interesting too. Right now, 42% of the NHL are Canadian. 28% are Americans. I was surprised that the total was that high for the Americans. 28% of the NHL is Americans, 42% Canadian, 7% Sweden, 5% Russian.
That's what I was about to say. How many Russians?
And then I can't remember, there was 1% of else or other, a German, an Italian, you get some Slovakian.
Yeah. Serbian.
But 42% Canadian, 28% American. So it is what it is. Go Team USA. They kickstart their action today. But the Canadians, they have by far the best players in the world. They do. And it's not even close. So if the Americans are going to win and get into a matchup, a gold medal matchup, they're going to have to play as a team, and they've got to have good goaltending because the Canadians will have shots. Yeah, Connor McDavid. It's just like, okay, yeah, we'll do our best with him. Nathan McKinnon, okay. Even Sidney Crosby's skating around doing pretty well for an old dude. Team Canada USA, can't wait to see them go at it. That's for sure. When it comes to everything that we have going on there. Slovakia did upset Finland. That was a surprise yesterday. Wasn't quite expecting that, but those things can happen. All right. I wanted to give you this. We kind of jump around. We have some fun. You, my friend, as I told you, when it comes to the fast food, I was talking to you about the best chicken tenders rated by Mashed. 14 was Sonic. Don't even go there. Don't even try it. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean.
Don't even go there. Don't even try it.
Long John Silver's 13 chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders?
Yes, they do. Carl's Jr. hand breaded, number 12. Arby's chicken tenders, number 11. I've had those in the past and I did not like them. It was so much breading. I've never heard of Chicken Express. They're number 10. They actually look pretty good by their picture. Number 9, Bojangles. 8, Church's chicken tenders. 7, Culver's. I've had Culver's and it's pretty good. I'm surprised it's that low, 7. The next ones have to be really good. Golden Chick, not familiar with. Number 5, KFC's extra crispy tenders.
Mid.
4, the crispy crunchy chicken. Cajun tenders. I'm not familiar with crispy
I've had
crunchy
crispy crunchy before. They were overpriced in Des Moines, but they're just cheap gas station chicken in St. Louis. So.
Wingstop, number 3.
That is, you're rating Wingstop off the name. You're not really rating it off the flavor. I'm gonna be honest. This is good because they have different flavors.
Well, number 2 and number 1. Number 2, Chick-fil-A. Their chicken strips. Number 1, Popeyes.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
There you go, my friend. I thought you might like that. You might find that to be pretty darn interesting. It's like, okay. I wanted to get into this too. We'll hit Mizzou in just a little bit here after break, but congrats to Bob Corby. I guess he is the ultimate yoga, the Obi-Wan Bob Corby. He's been around for a long time. He's considered to be a wizard, a St. Louisan, who is now the coach of arguably the fastest ice skater in the world, Jordan Stoltz. I love seeing it because he's 75, Jordan's 21. Bob is the old school coach, rub some dirt on it type of guy. Jordan's the new athlete that bought into his system. And now he is the best in the world. Eric Hayden was an amazing speed skater for the United States. He coached him as well. So Bob Corby, St. Louis native, congrats to him. He now has another gold medalist And you're never too old. 75 years old, helping athletes win gold medals. So congrats to him. By the way, you being a former athlete too, Stoltz spends much of his summer on a bicycle. That's where he's building endurance, believe it or not. On a bicycle to help him do that. He does some high gusto squatting in heavy reps. But he leans into tiring cable work pulling to build power and strength in the corners when he's racing through the corners. Just love it. Love to see old school techniques because you guys know, and like we're all watching like how we're going to get better, how we're going to look better, how we're going to lose weight, how we're going to get that one pack. Let's start with a one pack. And it's, this is the newest training method. This is the newest way to do it. When you really break things down, yes, there are advances to training. We learn more about physiology and diet. But a lot of times, the training aspect and diet, there's not a lot of shortcuts. And a lot of times, the things that made people good in the past are still making them good today. And he continues to train good athletes. So congrats to Jordan Stoltz. Oh, by the way, he won a gold medal and broke a world record yesterday. Which is freaking amazing. He started training Stoltz in Milwaukee, away from the national team in Salt Lake City, which I love as well. Corby did send a sample program to the national team coordinator just to let them know what they were up to and what they were doing. The trainer wrote Corby back and said, wow, it looks like a hard training program. And then Corby said the only question that the head guy asked was, he's like, he doesn't have any rest days? No, Jordan Stoltz did not have any rest days. Because you hear you need to rest your body. But Jordan Stoltz don't. He said, I didn't need any rest days. Jordan Stoltz says, I don't need rest days. And he's the greatest skater in the world. More power to him. Glad he can do it. Congrats to him. This is Art City Now. By the way, if you guys haven't seen it, well, if you want to go get some Ted Drew's, I know you can get it in grocery stores. Ted Drew's is back open.
Yes.
Ted Drew's is back open.
And I live on the south side, baby. Let's go.
I will say it one more time for you for the people in the back.
Cookie dough concrete.
Oh, that sounds amazing as well.
I used to get the big one, but then I realized I can't eat all that.
You don't need all that.
Yeah, I can't eat all that, bro.
Just get a nice little one.
Get a regular. No, I get a regular.
Yeah, I was always wondering. That's something I had to tell myself. Is the 100th scoop of ice cream, the 100th spoonful, do you really need 100 or is 50 good? You know,
that's what I'm saying. I remember when, like, in high school, because I lived right next to the Grand Ted Drew's. I don't even think that one opens anymore.
Okay.
But I lived close to that one, so like I could just get out of school and go right there, and I would get the tall one. And man, now I can't finish that. I can barely finish the regular one.
That's a good thing. Appreciate it.
Not a good thing because I love that cookie dough concrete, man. It's so good.
Oh yeah, it sounds amazing. Cookie dough concrete. Yum, yum, yum. We can certainly do that. That's for sure. By the way, I had to tell you yesterday because you caught me off guard. Maybe you called it, maybe you didn't. Miles Michaelis signed with the Washington Nationals yesterday.
Yeah.
So you're probably happy because you brought him up yesterday on the show. The veteran right-hander.
I'm happy somebody gave him a job.
Well, he's going to the Nationals.
So congratulations, Michaelis.
They had been in talks. I didn't know if it was completed yet. They had been in talks. It had been rumored, but it went official yesterday. In 7 seasons with the Cardinals, which it was a very frustrating span for Cardinal fans. 68 and 69. That was his record over 7 years with the Cardinals. 68 and 69. That was not a good signing for John Mozeliak. His ERA was 4.16. He had 833 strikeouts and almost 1,200 innings pitched. Just, yeah, meh, as we were talking about. Mid at best, 69, 60. Now, he was a two-time National League All-Star, but that was, I mean, his best season was right out of the gate, 2018. He went 18-4 with a 2.83 ERA, and we're like, holy moly, we got a guy that just finished sixth in the NI Cy Young Award. That was in his first year with the Cardinals. And then it was pretty much all downhill from there. He did have a no-hitter into the eighth inning back in 2022 in a game. He lost it with 2 outs on a ground rule double that went over Bader's head. But I don't know, maybe famously known for trying to get the Cardinals out of a losing streak by age. But yeah, last year, 31 starts, 4.84 ERA, just wasn't there, man. It was not there. And you said every time you went, he was pitching and they lost.
Yeah, he has a cool mustache though.
Yeah, he does. Have fun, Washington. Wish him the best. Washington's not a team that's looking to do anything.
Yeah, at least he has a job.
Yeah, good for him.
That's what I'm saying. I will never bash a player for getting his money.
Absolutely.
But I'm glad we're not paying him.
Well, when you're in the public eye, that's what happens.
Like, holy moly. Every time I'd go to a Cardinals game, I'd see that mustache and I'd be like, come on, Michaelis. He would just hear the crack of the bat every time he'd pitch and it would just go up. And oh, man.
We'll take a break. This is Art City Now. That's producer Ryan, Vic Faust. 855-282-8255. We are your Lou Information Station. We are live and on demand at louinfo.com. When we come back, we talk Missouri basketball. I'm telling you right now, is Missouri the best team in the state of Missouri? That's right. I said it. I'm having some fun on this Thursday morning. They've got 3 wins on their schedule this year that are better than any other basketball team in the state of Missouri has, and it's not even close. After what they did last night, Dennis Gates coaching offense, you got to love it. Back with more of Art City Now right after this.
Fast Track Auto Transport has been a trusted leader in vehicle shipping for over 25 years, providing reliable, affordable service across the U.S. Fast Track offers fast and safe transportation solutions for individuals, dealerships, fleets, and businesses of all sizes. The Fast Track team prides itself on honest communication, competitive pricing, and real-time tracking, which gives our customers peace of mind from pickup to delivery. Whether you're shipping a single car or managing a large fleet, Fast Track delivers a smooth, hassle-free experience every time. Come see why Fast Track Auto Transport has been St. Louis's go-to company for all your vehicle transport needs for over 25 years. The trusted way, the safe way, the Fast Track way. Visit ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004. That's ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004.
The Lou Information Station, 590 AM KLIS, Wood River, St. Louis.
Directs the Department of War to work directly with coal plants on the new power purchasing agreements, ensuring that we have more reliable power and stronger and more resilient grid power.
Speaking at a White House event Wednesday, Trump announced an executive order directing the Department of War to purchase electricity from coal-fired power plants. Trump also said under his administration, the Tennessee Valley Authority will keep 2 coal plants running, which were set to go offline. The House voted to end President Trump's tariffs on Canada, with 6 GOP lawmakers joining Democrats in moving to repeal the administration's trade policy Wednesday.
The vote to cancel tariffs on Canada is largely symbolic, since it's unlikely lawmakers in the House or Senate could muster the 2/3 majority required to overcome the inevitable Trump veto. But it shows growing frustration with the president's tariff regime, which has been used as a main tool in his economic and foreign policy. It's the first time House lawmakers have weighed in and could set off a cascade of measures to roll back Trump's tariffs, with some lawmakers already planning similar resolutions for Mexico. Tony Waterman, Washington.
Authorities say a troubled teenager was responsible for Tuesday's mass shooting in British Columbia. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police say an 18-year-old male killed 8 people in the small town of Tumbler Ridge before turning the gun on himself. The victims include an educator and 5 students at a school, along with a woman believed to be his mother and a sibling. At least 24 were injured. The RCMP said the shooter was born a male but had been transitioning to female the past 6 years. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Maybe this is you too. There's enormous frustration right now with healthcare costs. It is amazing. Healthcare costs for families in the last 20 years have almost tripled, and it just keeps getting worse. All this to say, this is why MediShare is so in demand right now. People are looking for alternatives, and MediShare is proven. You can save thousands of dollars a year and actually like it more. Over 1 million Americans are now part of healthcare sharing, and MediShare is the gold standard. It's trusted. It works. It's been helping people save money and have peace of mind now for 30 plus years. It's not some big impersonal thing either. It's a community of people like you helping each other. So yeah, if you're frustrated too, here's your chance to make a refreshing change. You'll notice the difference as soon as you call. They're easy to talk to. You can get a price within 2 minutes. Here is the number. Call 855-SHARE-40. That's 855-SHARE-40. 855-SHARE-40.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222. 222-2222.
All right, Cam, be honest. New Year's resolution still holding strong?
Not so much, Kat. But I did decide on one thing that I'm sticking with. Making home life better in 2026.
And that's a good one. And if better includes more fun, more time outside, and less stress, then you need to talk to Merrimack Pools and Outdoors.
Absolutely. They build backyard escapes, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, the kind of place everyone actually wants to hang out.
And now's the perfect time to plan. Don't wait until summer hits. Start now, get it designed right, and be ready when the warm weather shows up.
Merrimack Pools and Outdoors walks you through the whole process, from design to construction, and they do it the right way.
So if your New Year's goal is fewer trips, fewer crowds, and more memories at home, go to SplashSTL.com.
That's SplashSTL.com, and make this year the year your backyard finally wins. That's SplashSTL.com.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision. It should not be based solely on advertisements.
Not sure how to get a lawyer after an accident? Call Brown and Crouppen. We'll walk you through it. Worried it'll cost too much? Here's a fact. At Brown and Crouppen, you pay nothing up front, and we never get paid unless you do. When you're our client, you'll have all your questions answered, all for free. Hurt? Get the facts and help you need. Call Brown and Crouppen now.
When it's time to bring the energy, don't fake it, fuel it. Drink Thunder is the all-natural, plant-based, fruit-based pre-workout drink that gives you real results without the junk. No sugar, no crash, just clean energy, powered by nature, and loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help you perform at your best. Go to drinkthunder.com and grab your favorite flavor: orange, mango, blackberry, lemonade, or strawberry cream. Drink Thunder, the clean way to power your workout. drinkthunder.com.
The Lou Information Station presents Art City Now with Vic Faust.
Hey guys, good morning. The sun is up. Happy Thursday, St. Louis. February 12th, 7:05 is the time. Producer Rye, I'm Vic Faust. So glad you have joined us on 590 AM, X, Facebook. For more information on our show, Lou Information, go to luinfo.com. All right, people, jumping on the show. Let us know what's happening. Share the show as well. We waited a while. We're here till 8 o'clock. Hot Take Central 2.0 follows us. Cam Jansen, the former Blue, and Cardinals broadcaster, Jim the Cat Hayes. I'm curious to find out what Cam thinks about this Olympics, the men coming in as they start, as the Americans in Canada start today. Do the Americans have a chance to take down Canada? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. They'll have to play as one, as we were just talking about. Austin Matthews, the Toronto superstar, by the way, the captain for the Americans. As long as the Americans are healthy, they have a chance. If they stay healthy, they have a chance. And then we'll see where it goes. But Canada is the betting favorite, and with good reason, because they have a lot of talent. Basically, they have line after line after line of superstars. Let's see what happens with the goalie and who Team Canada relies on and what they look like and what Bennington may look like as they get into that as well. But the Canadians play this morning. I think they're on at 9:40. The Americans today against Latvia coming up at 2:10. Okay, it is time to talk Missouri basketball because the Tigers are not, I repeat, are not the same team that lost by 42 points or whatever it was to Illinois.
I forgot all about
Oh, yeah.
Holy moly. I forgot they lost to the Itches.
They did. But after that game, they got back Pierce and Stone. And they have been a different team since those two guys joined the team.
You know, that's what Dennis Gates said, man. He said, I need to get healthy.
He's like, let me get my team back, and then let's see. And then we didn't know that St. Louis's own Anthony Robinson would have the worst season of his college career, but he helped him win last night. He didn't have a great night shooting, but you know what he did? Down the stretch, he locked up some dudes, and he had a key basket, a steal, and he helped him win. He has had to take a backup role now to T.O. Barrett, who is turning into one of the best point guards in the SEC right before our eyes. Missouri last night, an almost 8-point underdog. Some people have 8 points, 7.5. At Texas A&M, wins. They take down Texas A&M on their court, 86-85. They shot 54% from the field. Missouri did, which was pretty darn good. Only 33% from three. And here's the other thing. We already know, and it'll be a reason why they lose an important game. Maybe if and when they get to the tournament, they still can't shoot free throws. I hold Dennis Gates accountable. Well, Vic, he doesn't shoot the free. Well, then you don't recruit players that can't shoot the damn ball from the free throw line when there's no other factors involved. They shot 60% from the free throw line and still won the game. I mean, 9 of 15. They missed 6 of their 5 free throws, including a one-on-one. Yet they still won the game. Something they did do very well last night was rebound. They were athletic. They were busting their butt. They out-rebounded A&M, and that ended up being a huge factor. So Missouri with the win last night over Texas A&M, 86-85, is now 17-7, and they're 7-4 in a very competitive SEC. An SEC that appears to be getting better as the season goes on, too. And they had to stop A&M. A&M had the ball with about 14 seconds left to win the game. And our 7-footer, Sean Phillips, had a block, did not commit the foul on AG. And by the way, I don't want to get too sidetracked here, but it's something that drives me crazy. Was it Deshaun AG, I believe his name is, A&M's best player? He's 25 years old. It's just like people making fun of these college football guys are called to light. You've got a 25-year-old basketball player last night who is A&M star. He's a 25-year-old playing college basketball. That's so embarrassing stupid, to me. Man. That is embarrassing to me. AG, I know, but I know he's probably getting paid some money. Shame on you, man. Shame on you playing against 19-year-olds.
Like, that's what I'm saying. If you drop me in a varsity basketball game around St. Louis, I bet I'm getting 22. Like,
yeah, you gotta go suit up for St. Mary's. You're gonna be up at St. Mary's this weekend.
I gotta wear another number though, because they got a better number 11 than me. They got this Xavier Clark kid.
Oh, the tall guy.
No, that's Gary. They have
Okay.
a little dude. He's a freshman. He had 30 last on against CBC. So
Well, the fun thing for Missouri is not only did they win last night, I was breaking down individual performances, and I'll continue to do that. I can get back to the other. Sean Phillips, who hasn't been that great this year, 12 points. He looked good. Trent Pierce, who was not playing.
yeah.
He had 23 points last night. He was 10 of 15 and 3 of 6 from three-point land.
See, at first, I remember him. He was part of the Javon Porter team where
Now-
he would just be on the bench.
Now he is a bona fide, turning into a bona fide star for this team.
Yeah.
Turning into their most consistent three-point shooter as well, which is ironic. T.O. Barrett, 17 points, 8 of 13 shooting. And the other thing for T.O. Barrett, he only had 2 turnovers, and he had 3 steals. When you have more steals than turnovers, and you have 17 points and 4 assists, Coach Gates has himself a point guard now.
Yeah, he does.
And it has changed this team. Missouri is not the team that they were before. They've had a couple bad losses, and I'm not even in conference, and I'm not even talking about the Illinois game. They couldn't beat an average Notre Dame team. They got destroyed by Kansas, and they got destroyed by Illinois.
Oh, my goodness. I forgot all about the Illinois slaughter, man.
And then after the Illinois, they came back with what is their biggest win of the season. That was against Florida.
Oh, yeah, they did beat Florida after that. That's why I forgot about
And
it.
then they beat Kentucky, two of the top teams in the SEC. And now they just beat a team that was above them as well. They've now beaten 3 teams that were above them. They ironically have more better wins in the SEC than anybody else right now.
So, wait, so
They're 7-4. Well, they lost to LSU. They lost to Ole Miss.
Yeah.
In some tight games. All their games have been tight. They've been tight. But now you're looking at a Missouri team 17-7, 7-4 in the SEC with those 3 wins. If they were picking a tournament team or a tournament today, they would be in.
Because once you think about it, the teams that they've lost to are like, for one, the Big 12 is the best conference in basketball right now.
Yeah, it is.
So you lose to Kansas, even though their star player just decides to play 14 minutes or 20 minutes a game, whatever he feels like, they still are a really, really, really good unit. Like without Peterson, they're still a top tier team.
Yes, they are.
So then you lose to them, and then Illinois. I don't even count Illinois as a college team, so I count them as a pro European team. But
Illinois is really good. Kansas just
Very
knocked
good.
off the number 1 team in
without
America.
Peterson, they beat Arizona
Without their best player. So now it's good points. And you look at who Missouri lost to. Those were 2 of their losses.
The Notre Dame one's kind of iffy.
Yeah, it is an iffy, and they should have, and they were out coached. They did not do what they should have, but they didn't have Stone or Pierce. This is a different team with Stone and Pierce and T.O. Barrett as the point guard. If you're a Missouri basketball fan now, you have expectations again. You have hope because now Missouri gets ready to – now they're going to be favored at home in their next game, which is Saturday. And they play Texas. Texas is another team that is pretty darn good. But you host Texas this weekend. You host them in a Saturday night game on ESPN2. Texas, by the way, is only 15-9. They're 6-5 in the SEC. They're below Missouri, but they've played a very tough schedule. So, and their KenPom rating is far above Missouri's for whatever reason. But it's probably because of their schedule. They upset number 23 NC State earlier this year, so that was a big win for them. They beat 13th ranked Alabama. They also beat 10th ranked Vanderbilt at the time. So you see, they also beat ranked Georgia. They've won 4 of their last 5. So that's a team that's hot. And they barely lost to Auburn at Auburn in the midst of that. So a Texas team that's already got 3 wins against ranked teams. That's why Texas's, KenPom rating is higher than Missouri's. But Texas coming to town in a crucial game, just 6-5 in the conference, 15-9 overall. But Missouri now, with a 7-4 record in conference, is in a 5-way tie for third place. Florida leads the conference at 9-2. Who beat Florida? Missouri. Arkansas is in second place in the conference at 8-3. Missouri still plays Arkansas twice. I do not like that matchup. I do not think Missouri, they have to play them twice. Missouri does not match up well with that team. They just don't, in my humble opinion. I hope I'm proved wrong. I'm literally hoping for a split in that series. Kentucky is in third by themselves, or excuse me, they're tied for second with Arkansas. Who beat Kentucky? Missouri. And then you have Vanderbilt, Tennessee, Alabama, Missouri, and Texas A&M all tied in third place. A 5-way tie for third place at 7-4. Missouri 17-7. They would be in the tournament if it was put together today. So here's the thing I love about this team. They've now got Texas at home. You beat Texas at home, and you're 8-4 and 18-7, you are locked in. I mean, you are. Obviously you can't lose, but that's the rest. You can't lose stupid games after that, but you're locked in. And what I saw last night, which was arguably given the circumstance of what was going on and expectations and being an almost 8-point underdog, maybe the performance of the season. Because, and I said yesterday, I was like, or on our Mizzou show the other day, I can't wait to watch this team when there's no expectations. And there were no expectations last night. If they lost, it wasn't going to hurt them this season. If they won, it could only help solidify a tournament bid. And now, with wins against Kentucky, at Kentucky, by the way, at Texas A&M, and beating Florida, who's proven to be one of the better teams around now, Missouri has more wins against quality wins than anybody else in the state of Missouri. And you know where I'm going with that, my friend.
Yeah, I know.
You know exactly why I'm saying it.
Yeah,
I'm stern. Well, yeah, because I've been stern, but I've been giving my flowers.
Yeah, you have.
To the Billikens. I love it, and we should be enjoying them.
You know that people don't call the A10 a mid-major for real?
What do you call it? What do you call it?
I think of it as a mid-major, but there was
that's a gray one to me.
Yeah, it's a gray area, but who was it? It was some Instagram college sports account saying top mid majors in the national, right? And they didn't put SLU, and I was just like, SLU's isn't a mid major.
I don't know. That's a really good one.
Because I think a mid major is any team that doesn't have multiple at-large bids. Multiple. You know how
you know what?
Has,
You're right. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a very, very good point. I know you know your hoops. Is the A10 more of a mid-major or a power conference?
I think it's closer to the MVC than it is the Big 12.
I agree.
I think it's closer to the MVC than it is the Big 10 too.
And look at Billiken basketball fans talking about themselves feeling like they have to win the conference every year to get to the NCAA tournament.
Exactly. You shouldn't have to do that if you're in a major.
The only other team in the A10 that has a outside shot is VCU right now. Mm-hmm. But VCU has lost 2 games in that pathetic conference.
Exactly.
And they haven't even played SLU yet.
And VCU has that name too. That's why they're actually looking at
That's
it.
A good man. That is a very good point.
Names, man. I'm serious. When UCLA got in that one year, I forgot who it was. I think it was with Jalen Hands or something, and they were terrible the whole year.
Let me ask you this right now. After what you saw Missouri do last night on a neutral court, who do you think would win, SLU or Mizzou? Do you still think it's SLU?
I've watched more SLU, and I'm going with SLU.
Uh-huh. And why is that?
Not because of the players, but because I think Josh is a better coach than Dennis Gates. Dennis Gates is going to get out-coached.
If I'm forced to pick on a neutral court right now, I think I still go with SLU because of the coaching aspect, but it is tight. And Missouri has closed this gap fast. The only thing that's very difficult for me to see with SLU is they have yet to play a quality opponent. They haven't played one quality opponent. And SLU fan knows that. Not one. Stanford,
No,
Eh.
no. That's actually a knock against you guys. Y'all
Oh,
should've
that they
won.
lost to Stanford, you think?
I think they should have won that. That would have been like, okay, you beat a team in a decent conference. What are they? ACC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, that's not even a basketball, like that big of a basketball conference anymore. Like Wake Forest is always
Stanford is 16-9 right now.
yeah. Like you get what I'm saying? Like, no, all right.
I
go off of eye test too. Because like I can tell if a team is pretty good or if a team would stack up with another bigger squad. And that's the thing. Like when I see SLU, they actually pass the eye test of, oh yeah, you guys could match up with this team. Like you guys could actually match up.
Okay.
Like
I don't know about I don't know, man. That's Stanford has some bad losses too. They really do. I mean, Stanford already has 5 losses in conference.
Ooh.
6. I mean, I know they're in the ACC. I get it.
It's no excuse, man.
But I'm like, okay, all right. But that was the best team that SLU has played this year. So, and this is the thing, and it's not a bad thing. We need to celebrate SLU and get excited about them. It's the best story that we have going on sports-wise in St. Louis. But don't think it's not lost on the people who dive in to these games that SLU is yet to beat a really good team. Now, Coach Schertz, who I absolutely love. I love that guy. I love his team. I love his offensive efficiency. If you look at his stats over the years, you know how Signetti said, Google me. I win. Schertz could say, Google me. I know offense. The guy does.
You know what team?
But they have not played a quality team yet. Stanford, maybe. And they lost barely, even though they had that game won. How would SLU do at A&M, at Kentucky, hosting Florida?
If you plan with their heart, I know that, but
I mean, these are legitimate. These are legitimate questions, right?
Real questions, because
I love talking about it because I love having multiple teams from the area, 2 teams that I like and I support. That's why I wish I could see Mizzou and SLU play.
Yes.
And I can't find Missouri guys to back me. Oh, we don't want to play. Why not?
They're nervous.
Yeah, exactly. Be you.
Yeah.
Don't walk through life nervous.
And another
Attack
thing,
it.
If Mizzou loses to SLU this year, that just means you lost to a 25-1 team. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Like I don't know.
I don't know what the line would be if they played on a neutral court. I have no idea how Vegas would put that together.
I think Vegas would put it over Mizzou.
What do you mean?
No, actually, no. Vegas would go SLU.
Neutral court.
Vegas, I don't know. I think Vegas would go SLU though because of the ranking.
1, 2. I mean, if
1.5.
I were doing it, maybe 1.5, maybe SLU.
1.5
Maybe.
SLU. Yeah. Another team I like is Iowa. I think Iowa could be an at-large team.
Okay.
Like I hope they have Bennett Sturts, and I saw him play in person multiple times. So
I'm just
really good player.
I'm just really loving the fact that Missouri did what they did last night. That now the area can root, as long as Missouri doesn't stub its toe down the stretch or SLU. You've got 2 very good teams. You do. And this SLU story is fun. But with Mizzou doing what they're doing now, with 3 better wins than SLU has on their entire, then SLU doesn't have 1 win that even equates to Missouri's 3 best wins. They don't. Well, they don't get to play them. Well, that's my point. That's my point. We won't know about SLU until they get to the tournament. We won't. And that's tough. Let's enjoy what SLU is doing, but we can't forget that they haven't played anybody either. And that's not hating. That's just, I believe in being realistic, bringing facts to the table. But I trust Josh Schertz. That team was down, 13 points last week on the road, and they came back in the second half like good teams do. They asserted themselves, and they won. They came back and they won handily. Yeah, I don't know. SLU shoots the three well. Missouri does not defend it well. Missouri is not a great three-point shooting time.
And SLU hits their
team,
free throws.
And they're not.
That's what I'm saying. It's like.
And we know Missouri doesn't hit their free throws. But it's fun to talk about. We got two programs. Wouldn't it be cool to get Mizzou and SLU in the tournament in the same year again? That would be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And they're both, I'm telling you, if they did a tournament tape, Mizzou would be in. They would be with their wins, especially after last night. And we see SLU appearing to getting better. Wouldn't you say that?
They are. They are.
Mizzou's definitely getting better.
At the right time as well.
I mean, those are the things that I'd love to see. And it makes me think, okay, well, how about this then? Here's another question. When was the last time both SLU and Mizzou were in the NCAA tournament together?
19. Is it in the 1900s? Or early?
No, 2019.
What?
2019 is what it's 2019. I mean,
what?
That's what it says here. That's what it was.
Well, I don't think Erie was on that team yet.
I mean,
what team was that?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at in 2019. I'm like, what is that when you typed it in? Can you look that up for me real quick?
I'm looking it up right now.
Last time Mizzou and SLU played the NCAA tournament together. This said maybe that was the they thought the NIT. What did you find that? Did you get the same thing?
I'm looking at the 2018-19 team. But hold on.
If you try to Google that, because I have this up here from the standpoint to see when they were together playing. I mean, somebody could let us know too. I just didn't have time to pop that in. But you're typing it in. Producer Rye doing what Producer Rye does, finding the information to make sure that we don't give bad info. Survey says
it says SLU. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're giving it weird. SLU. Well, duh, I didn't ask for that. While both teams have appeared in the tournament frequently throughout their history, they have never matched up. I didn't say that. I've asked for they both playing.
This has gone off the rails.
Yeah, did SLU appear in the...
We'll take a break. We'll get it straight. We'll come back. We'll take a break. This is Art City Now. We'll get the history together right there. We'll make sure it's all good. The Lou Information Station, live and on demand at luinfo.com. Producer Rise there. I'm Vic Faust. 855-282-8255. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this with that information.
St. Louis, meet your new daily companion, the Lou Information Station app. Listen live anywhere, anytime with one click. Dive into live or on-demand content. It's the fastest way to stay connected to the conversations that matter in the Lou. Just search Lou Information Station in the App Store or Google Play and download it free today. The Lou Information Station app. Crystal clear St. Louis talk 24/7.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
At Brown and Crouppen, we get that after an accident, money's tight. That's why we offer so much for free. First call, free. First consultation, free. Stuck at home or in the hospital, we'll come to you for free. So call Brown and Crouppen, where we don't get paid unless you do. And your first consultation is free.
Introducing the Key STL Burger Bar and Boogie, your new home in the Grand Center Arts District. The Key STL is where the music plays, the game is always on, and the dance floor is open. The Burger Bar features the ultimate smash burger experience with premium pasture-raised local beef and a dozen house-made sauces to top it all off. It's the Key STL Burger Bar and Boogie, 3225 Olive in Midtown. Before, during, or after any game, this is the spot, St. Louis. Find out more at thekeystl.com.
LouInfo.com news headlines brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com.
Your LootInfo.com news report. St. Louis County has taken initial steps to place a property tax increase for senior services on the ballot after a recent public hearing. The proposal would raise taxes by 5 cents per $100 of assessed value, generating about $15 million a year for programs that help residents 60 and older stay in their homes. If approved by the council, the measure could appear on the November ballot. St. Louis Public Schools are moving ahead with plans to demolish 6 long vacant school buildings across the city, including Euclid School, Hempstead, Scullin, Stowe, Walnut Park, and Gunlock. The schools have been vacant for at least 15 years, and the district will seek bids for demolition costs. The St. Louis man is being held without bond after police say he shot a woman in a Starbucks drive-thru and robbed her. Keith Brown was arrested Wednesday after a SWAT team served a warrant at his home. Investigators say he pointed a gun at the woman, shot her in her car, and stole her bank cards and driver's license. For the Loot Information Station, streaming 24/7 at lootinfo.com and the free Loot Info app, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, luinfo.com weather. Presented by Home Bank. Member FDIC. Secure your financial future by opening a high-yield checking account today. Go to myhomebank.bank to get started.
Here's your luinfo.com weather update. Some cloud cover today. We're in the low 50s and then more clouds overnight with mid 30s. We get some sunshine back for a little while on Friday. We're looking at upper 50s. Pretty big storm system from the southwestern states on Saturday with rain, mostly sunny Sunday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at luinfo.com and the free Lou Info app.
Fast Track Auto Transport has been a trusted leader in vehicle shipping for over 25 years, providing reliable, affordable service across the U.S. Fast Track offers fast and safe transportation solutions for individuals, dealerships, fleets, and businesses of all sizes. The Fast Track team prides itself on honest communication, competitive pricing, and real-time tracking, which gives our customers peace of mind from pickup to delivery. Whether you're shipping a single car or managing a large fleet, Fast Track delivers a smooth, hassle-free experience every time. Come see why Fast Track Auto Transport has been St. Louis's go-to company for all your vehicle transport needs for over 25 years. The trusted way, the safe way, the Fast Track way. Visit ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004. That's ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004.
The Lou Information Station presents coverage of the Mid-States Hockey Playoffs presented by Vantage Credit Union. Game coverage includes Founders Cup, Wickenheiser Cup, and Challenge Cup games, including each division's championship. Tune in or log on to the Lou Info YouTube channel. Mid-States Playoffs are presented by Vantage Credit Union and by Mattingly Lumber, WashU Medicine Orthopedics, and by Kenny Reinhold with Caldwell Banker Realty Gundaker.
Today, business moves fast. Don't fall behind your competitors. Contact CTS, Commercial Technology Solutions, today for your voice and data needs, including networking, internet, and video conferencing. We offer 24-hour emergency service with competitive rates and an A+ rating from the BBB. At Commercial Technology Solutions, it's all about service, solutions, and stability. Contact them in Missouri at 314-421-3550, in Illinois at 618-452-3550, and online at ctsphone.com.
Back to more of Arch City Now with Vic Faust on the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at luinfo.com.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. My eyes are going out on me. I'm not going to say that. My eyes are great. I believe in speaking positive so my subconscious can hear it. My eyes are wonderful. I just happened to get the 2013 and 2019, or the 3 and the 9 were messed up. I'm looking down going, huh? What?
Wait, the whole time?
Yeah, it came up right. Then I went to my AI to make sure, and I'm like, my gosh, what am I doing here? The last time SLU and Mizzou played in the tournament the same year, dun dun dun, 2013.
13 years ago.
That's right. Mizzou, by the way, was a 9 seed in the Midwest region. They lost to 8 seed Colorado State. That was 84-72.
Who was that? Phil Pressey in them? Or no?
I don't know who that was. But you know what? They were in the same region that year.
They could have played.
They could have played. SLU, by the way, was a 4 seed in the Midwest and beat New Mexico State
was right.
And then they lost to Oregon. So they blew out New Mexico State. Then they were blown out by Oregon.
You want to hear some names that were on that Mizzou team?
2012, 2013 team.
Those were my guys, though. I remember watching them when I was a kid. I got one right. The guard at 5'11", junior, Phil
Pressey.
Yeah,
Yep.
my boy. Then probably the best player. Yeah, well, not probably. The best player coming from that team was a junior guard, 6'5", 180. He's in the NBA.
Still?
Yes. Hint: Jim the Cat Hayes. That's your hint.
I can't. Who?
Jordan Clarkson.
Oh, but I didn't. You threw me with that. I was getting to Clarkson.
Jim, yeah, it was Clarkson. Jim.
I was
Jim
going
is New York.
headband.
Yeah, Jim is a New York Knicks fan. He plays for the Knicks. So.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Couldn't say Knicks. No.
Yeah. I get it.
Had to trip you up, but yeah, Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson. How about that? Well, SLU was a 4 seed that year. And guess what? That was the last time SLU was ranked 18th. And they're 18 now. There's no, if SLU continues on doing what they're doing, they're going to be at least a 4 seed. They are. I can see them being a 3 seed, even though they haven't played anybody, just because they would have one loss. If they lose to somebody else and get tripped up along the way, then they're going to fall in the rankings. It's like, I just don't see how you can. I know there's off nights, but the teams in the A10 are not. They're not quality. They're just not this year, and that's just a fact.
Where's the A10 tournament again? It's in Pittsburgh, right?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure where that is.
But
I would just love SLU and Mizzou now that Mizzou has turned the corner, as it has appeared, getting both SLU and Mizzou in the tournament at the same time. That would be so darn fun for March. And we're just a month away from that, from March Madness. A month away from tournament time, and hopefully getting to see them play. And then, of course, we've got first round action. We got the first and second round games in St. Louis this year. That's what could make it really fun, really exciting for SLU getting to play here. Very seriously doubt Missouri would have that opportunity. Probably get shipped off to the West again or something like that. But it would certainly be fun to see both teams getting a chance to play. So Mizzou doing what they had to do last night. Very, very, very exciting game as they took down the favored Texas A&M Aggies in a big time game for the team, a game that they had to have. Let's just say it helped. They didn't have to have it to try to make the tournament, but they did everything that they needed to. Arguably, their best performance of the year with everything that was on the line. They looked good. They've got a good team now, 86-85 the win. And even though they only shot 60% from the line, they still found a way to get a win on the road. First time they'd won at Texas A&M since 2022 as well. And they're just giving you some hope, a lot of hope. And now all of a sudden, I love a line from the Columbia Daily Tribune. Borrowing a line from the great Missouri native Mark Twain. Brilliant man. Those rumors, it seems, were greatly exaggerated, talking about the demise of the Missouri Tiger basketball team. Here we go. Texas up Saturday night, 7:30 in Columbia. SLU, by the way, plays tomorrow night at Loyola. Go get them Billikens. Go get them Tigers. Can't wait to see the action and the things that are going on this weekend when it comes to that. Very, very cool. All right. Switching to a non-sports topic this morning. No secret, St. Louis has some really nice attractions. We talk about them. Obviously, the Arch. We're talking about Ted Drew's. Usually Cardinals baseball. We got some great eateries. The zoo this week being named a finalist for Zoo of the Year from USA Today writers. Well, guess what? Not only did the zoo qualify, but according to USA Today's 10 best competition, now you have the Botanical Garden as a possibility as one of the best places to see in America, along with the St. Louis Zoo. So that's pretty darn cool. So, obviously the zoo's nomination highlights the 16 animals they have, covering more than 500 species. Of course, they have the cool exhibit experience located at the Sea Lion Sound. But now, just a few miles away, you're talking about the Missouri Botanical Gardens, rich location history. And it is a fantastic place. Lots of diverse plants, one of the largest Japanese gardens on the continent. Obviously, the Climatron, very popular. So now you have an opportunity to vote on that as well. Last year, the zoo came in 10th for attractions in America. And by the way, this past November, the Botanical Garden was ranked number 4 in the Best Botanical Garden Holiday Lights competition. Have you checked that out yet, Producer Ive? You got to.
Yeah.
Go check it out. The lights they do over there are phenomenal.
I heard, but I just haven't had the time. I need to go check it out, though.
And by the way, as of yesterday afternoon, according to voting, the zoo is sitting at the top of the chart, and the Missouri Botanical Garden is number 3. Voting ends March 8th. Users can vote one time in every category up until March 8th. And to vote, you just go to 10best.usatoday.com. It's under the usatoday.com website where you can go vote for the 10 best. To get some more hype out there. I brought up Ted Drew's. They're back. They posted their first customer to their Facebook page to celebrate opening day yesterday. Congrats to them. By the way, they're ramping up to celebrate the 100th anniversary this year of Route 66 as well. They're giving away some free calendars to commemorate the historic ride. So you can check that out over there at Ted Drew's. By the way, what's your favorite Ted Drew? Do you have a favorite Ted Drew's flavor? What is it?
Cookie dough concrete.
Okay, that's right. That makes sense.
That's the only thing I've gotten, man. I can't try anything else.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be over there pretty soon then.
Oh, yeah. I'll be there this weekend. I'm already calling it out.
I get it.
Yep. Right on Chippewa, baby. Hey, cookie dough concrete.
By the way, we've been talking about the Cardinals on Major League Baseball TV, MLB.TV. The price for the ESPN Unlimited plan for subscribers is $135 for the season. And that's before renewing each season at the then current price. So those without an ESPN Unlimited plan can purchase MLB.TV for $149. That's the same price as last season. And you also get with a free month of ESPN Unlimited included. Okay? I don't want to confuse you. There's also a $29.99 per month option for MLB.TV, with new subscribers also eligible for a free month of ESPN Unlimited. So at the start of the season, MLB.TV subscribers will be able to watch out of market MLB Big Inning and MLB Network and both ESPN and MLB digital platforms. So if you don't understand, this is all online and you can go read it. The other aspect of this is those who subscribe to Spectrum, DirecTV, Fubo TV, Hulu Live TV, and Verizon have access to ESPN Unlimited subscription as part of their TV plan. The rest, including the cord cutters, pay $29.25 per month for all of the ESPN networks. So, the local in-market streaming products for 14 teams, whose games, by the way, are produced by MLB, will be available on the MLB site through the team. So we get to do this whole new thing, life changes and how you watch certain people and how you're watching certain things. We are dealing with that for sure. Okay, my man, I had to get into this. You're a bowl guy, not a burrito guy.
Yes.
But Mashed put together their best burritos that you can purchase, and they did it.
Look, if I go to I'm going to authentic Mexican food, I'm getting a burrito. Like, I'm getting a burrito with the white queso drizzle all over it, the steak, the carne asada one.
Okay.
The fajita veggies may be in it, all that. But if I'm going to Qdoba, I'm getting a bowl. Flat out. But let's hear the burritos. I'm ready.
Okay. Let me get it lined up here again for you. I had it ready to go. And then I'm like, what happened to my burritos, people? Come on now. Get it back in here. I have to get it into where we are, where it had the best. Okay. Oh, it's not allowing me to come here. Come on. Of course, the internet. It caught me. It caught me for a second, my friend. I am sorry. We may have to go back to that in a second. I'm like, no, don't do that to me. I can't get it down. I cannot get it down. I got caught. And I apologize. Damn. Okay, so here's what we got. Especially, it was supposed to be burritos ranked worst to first. And when it comes to the first, Taco Bell's beefy 5-layer burrito, of the ones that were ranked, that's the worst. I don't think it's that bad. Then Qdoba's grilled steak burrito, which always looks really good to me.
Yeah, man.
You can't believe it would be a worst, right?
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Chipotle's Mexican Grills barbacoa burrito.
Stop.
Del Taco's epic loaded queso burrito.
That just sounds good, baby.
Taco Bueno's big old burrito.
That just sounds good because it's big and old.
Yeah, Baja Fresh Mexican Grills chicken Baja burrito. Taco John's super burrito.
I've had Taco John's one time.
How about Taco Bell's burrito supreme?
Cap, namesake, everything.
Right
Burrito
there.
Supreme is so disgusting. You get the big beefy burrito. It's way better. Cap. I'm calling cap. That means lie.
Del Taco comes in with one. The Macho Combo burrito. El Pollo Loco Chicken Avocado burrito. Never heard of El Pollo. Rubio's had. Oh, but then here we go. Qdoba's grilled adobo chicken burrito is number 2. And then number 1, they have Moe's Southwest Girls Homewrecker burrito. So, Chipotle's number 1. Sorry. The Chipotle Mexican Girls Carnitas burrito.
I've never had a Chipotle burrito.
Yep.
I have beef with them.
Yeah, I know you do.
Again, I'm gonna say it again. I'm not.
You've got a beef.
Queso, dude. I don't care how good it is. I'm not paying for that. Guacamole and queso. Why are we paying for something that's like on the topping list anyway?
It's all good. This is Art City now, by the way. That's producer Rye, our food guy, the food guru, especially when it comes to eating out, so to speak.
Yes, don't ask me about the cooking style. But if I were to cook, I'm decent at cooking. Like, I can cook a breakfast for myself. I can cook, like, if say my mom already made the meat, I can make a little like taco bowl, or I can make like a salmon and rice bowl with like, I get like this Asian chopped salad kit and I kind of whip it up, and then I put some soy sauce in there, and then I put some more seasoning. Like, I can cook a little bit for my sake, but I want to learn how to cook the really, really good stuff.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Can you cook Nick?
Yeah, I can follow directions. Many years of experience of doing it. Yeah, a lot of years of experience of doing it. So it's all good. Hey, by the way, the American men's hockey team gets underway today at 2:10 against Latvia. The Canadian men play a game this morning. They get to action as we look into the Olympics and things that are going on. I can't remember who made it, but there was a donation made where, each Olympian was receiving $100,000 in insurance and $100,000 to compete. So that was good to promote our athletes. And by the way, I thought it would be more than this, but the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee is using the Operation Gold Awards program. For a gold medal, our country gives you $37,500. A silver fetches you $22,500, and $15,000 for a bronze. That's I'm like, okay, I know somebody has to come up with the money. I get it. But other countries really get in and take care of their athletes. Singapore leads all nations. They'll give you $789,000 for a gold medal in Singapore.
Guess I'm about to apply for dual citizenship.
Yeah, Hong Kong follows with 767,000. Italy is in third. There's a big drop off. They'll pay 213,000 for a gold. But you know what? There's no greater honor than winning a gold medal. But when you get some cold hard cash on top of it, yeah, that's kind of a big deal. USA down at the list, middle of the pack, maybe. I guess it's decent. It's better than some other places, that's for sure, that really don't give you anything. It's like, but I don't know if they're also taking care of training to get them to that point in time as well. I mean, Norway, how about this? Norway, Sweden, Great Britain, they don't give you any money for any medals. Nothing. Nada. Canada for a gold only gives 18,000. The Canadians, that's it. So anyway, it is what it is. 7:51 on a Thursday morning. Supposed to be over 50 degrees today. Again, some sunshine. That'll be nice. The weather's been fairly mild the last few days for this time of year. So get a chance to get out and enjoy that. Do so. A lot of fun out there. Tomorrow, I think 53. Certainly beats any of the other weather that we could have. That's for sure. Certainly enjoying that. Also, we were talking Olympics when it came to where we are today. Chloe Kim, she's become a huge story for the United States. She's trying to become the first American to win 3 straight gold medals in half pipe. She's got a chance to do that today. She was number 1 after the qualification round. So go get him, Chloe. She's been super, super popular athlete as well. It's been fun to watch her. And she's the one you said she dates. Who does she date again?
Myles Garrett.
That's right. The NFL star, defensive player of the year. I did see a picture of them together. They didn't look right. I'm sorry.
You know what's crazy? I think they do.
Because he is so gigantic and she is so small. That's why I said they did not look right.
I don't know. I think they're a cute couple. I don't know.
Yeah, it got us thinking about other sports couples that have been together. The one that first came to my mind thinking of Olympics was Lindsey Vonn when she was dating Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
And then she dated, I think, a few more athletes too. I just can't remember who they are or, who they were. We had an American gymnast superstar. Oh, who?
Oh my goodness. Chloe Kim is 5'3". Whoa.
Okay.
Now it's, I didn't know she was that little.
Yeah. And maybe 5'2".
Yeah.
And isn't Myles Garrett 6'5"?
Let's see.
I believe he's 6'5".
6'4".
Okay.
Oh man, that man is jacked too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He always says that when he wears, when he doesn't wear sleeves, he gets drug tested.
Yeah.
He's like, I get drug tested all the time because they look at my arms and they're like, okay, we need to drug test that guy. Probably.
You seen him play basketball?
No, I haven't.
Oh my gosh, I think Myles Garrett played in the summer league game for a second.
Are you kidding me?
He
Damn,
played in a
good.
Cleveland summer league game, and it was hilarious.
Man, more power to him. Good for him.
6'4" power forward. Like, think that 6'4" power forward in high school that plays tight end or something.
Yeah.
But he's
I know what you're talking about.
Totally different, just jacked juggernaut powerhouse just running around.
Okay, that would not even be fair.
Yeah, because he's so fast too. He's like a mini Draymond with more strength.
What do you remember where he went to college, by the way? I can't remember.
But I forgot. I'm not gonna say Bama because I don't know.
Okay. Yeah,
Texas A&M.
Okay. Well, there you go. My gosh, you get that kicking that guy out there. It's like, okay, look out. Here comes Myles down the court, and I guarantee nobody's gonna be standing there ready to take a charge. No, thank you. You might be waking up on the bench after trying to take a charge against him. By the way, Ted Drews, it's their 97th season. 97 years of Ted Drews only in St. Louis. My, oh my, what a big deal that is. Okay, so you got your hockey today. You got Chloe Kim going for another gold. Mizzou Tiger basketball last night with a huge win at Texas A&M. I'd have to say, as of now, they're back into the tournament, 17-7 overall, 7-4 in the competitive SEC, 3 really good wins, 2 good wins on the road. Dennis Gates has it back rolling in Columbia. He's got a solid team. He's got the pieces of the puzzle back in place. Look out for the Tigers now. They host Texas Saturday. SLU, on the other hand, they get back to action tomorrow night. They're on the road at Loyola. They are big favorites there. The 18th ranked Billikens. That sounds so nice. 18th ranked Billikens looking to continue their undefeated conference streak. We wish them the best, of course, there as well. And then, of course, anything else? We have a Free for All Friday tomorrow show coming up. We'll be here at 6 a.m. tomorrow. We're glad that you joined us today. Glad that you'll be with us tomorrow as well. Also, Hot Take Central 2.0 coming up. Cam Jansen, the former Blue. Also, Jim the Cat Hayes, Cardinals broadcaster, bringing you their show coming up. We appreciate you joining us. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Of course, you can always catch us on X, Facebook, and YouTube. That's where we stream live. We are your Lou information station. We are live and on demand at luinfo.com for producer Rye. I am Vic Faust. Appreciate you joining us on this February 12th. Enjoy the sunshine. Good morning, St. Louis. Let's all have a great day. We will catch up with you tomorrow. We will see you then.